Welcome back to USA Car Reviews, the channel where classic American muscle meets timeless design and raw performance. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most legendary muscle cars of all time, a car that not only defined an era but still commands respect more than 50 years later, the 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback. This machine is more than just steel and horsepower, it's a symbol of freedom, individuality, and the American spirit on four wheels. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why the '69 Mustang Fastback is considered a crown jewel in the world of classic cars. The late 1960s was a golden age for American muscle. The competition was fierce, with Chevrolet pushing the Camaro, Dodge flexing with the Charger, and Pontiac making waves with the GTO. Ford had already introduced the Mustang in 1964 and it became an overnight sensation. But by 1969, Ford knew it needed to raise the stakes, to offer something bolder, wider, meaner, and faster than anything else on the streets. That's when the 1969 Mustang Fastback made its entrance, and it wasn't just an update, it was a revolution in design and performance. Let's start with the styling, because this car was designed to make a statement the moment it hit the road. The '69 Fastback grew in size compared to earlier models. It was wider, longer, and had an unmistakably aggressive stance. The long hood and short rear deck gave it the traditional muscle car proportions, but Ford added more curves, sharper lines, and a lowered look that gave it pure attitude. The most eye-catching feature: the quad headlamps, with two headlights recessed in the grille and two more sitting outside, giving the front end a bold and intimidating face. The sweeping Fastback roofline not only looked sleek but also gave the car better aerodynamics. And when you walked around the rear, the triple tail lights, sculpted body panels, and muscular haunches left no doubt that this car was built to dominate. Now let's talk about what really makes this car legendary: the power under the hood. The 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback wasn't limited to just one engine option. Ford gave buyers a buffet of powertrains, starting with a humble inline-six for those who wanted Mustang style without too much bite. But the real magic was in the V8 lineup. You could go with a 302 cubic inch V8, or step up to the legendary 351 Windsor and Cleveland engines. If you wanted more, Ford had you covered with the 390, the 428 Cobra Jet, and the insane Boss 429, which turned the Mustang into a street-legal race car. The horsepower ranged anywhere from around 220 to over 375, but with modifications, these engines could easily push much higher. The roar of a big block '69 Mustang was pure music, a thunderous growl that let everyone know you weren't driving just another car, you were commanding a beast. Performance wasn't just about straight-line speed. The 1969 Mustang Fastback offered upgraded suspensions, wider tires, and better handling than earlier Mustangs, making it a more balanced machine. Whether you were blasting down the drag strip or carving through winding roads, the Fastback delivered thrills in every gear. Ford also offered several performance packages, like the Mach 1, which gave you not only more power but also upgraded interiors, performance suspension, and styling cues like hood scoops and striping. The Boss editions, like the Boss 302 and Boss 429, were built with racing in mind, specifically to compete in Trans Am and NASCAR. These weren't just cars, they were weapons on wheels. But beyond performance and looks, the 1969 Mustang Fastback became an icon because of what it represented. This was the era of Woodstock, the space race, and a shifting culture in America. The Mustang was the car of the youth, the rebels, the dreamers. It was affordable enough to be within reach, customizable enough to match anyone's personality, and powerful enough to satisfy the need for speed. Hollywood quickly took notice. Mustangs appeared in movies, TV shows, and music videos, further cementing their place in popular culture. Think about Steve McQueen's legendary chase scene in Bullitt just a year earlier with the '68 Fastback. By 1969, the Mustang was already a certified movie star. Inside, the Mustang Fastback gave you a driver-focused cockpit with all the essentials laid out clearly. Bucket seats, wood grain trim, sporty steering wheels, and a set of gauges that begged to be watched as the tack climbed higher and higher. While it wasn't luxury in the traditional sense, it was pure muscle car charm. Everything inside was built to remind you that this car was made for driving, not just commuting. Today, The 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback is one of the most collectible muscle cars in the world. Prices have skyrocketed for well-preserved or properly restored models, especially for performance trims like the Mach 1, Boss 302, and Boss 429. Enthusiasts love them because they embody the perfect blend of style, performance, and heritage. They're not just cars, they're rolling history lessons, time machines that take you back to when the world was simpler and the open road called your name. Driving a '69 Fastback today is an experience like no other. The raw feel of the steering, the vibrations from the V8, the smell of gasoline, and the way people turn their heads when you pass, it all reminds you why this car has never lost its magic. Modern cars may be faster, quieter, and more efficient, but they'll never have the soul of a 1969 Mustang. So, why does the 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback still matter today? Because it represents everything we love about cars. It's passion, performance, and personality rolled into one. It's a car that doesn't just take you from point A to point B, it makes the journey unforgettable. And that's why, here at USA Car Reviews, we believe the '69 Fastback isn't just a classic, it's eternal. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the greatest muscle cars ever made, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to USA Car Reviews, and let us know in the comments what your dream Mustang would be. Would you go with the Mach 1, the Boss 302, or the monster Boss 429? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep your engines revving and your passion for cars alive.